You know, it's really funny. I come over to the park, and there's a black shirt. A black shirt followed me over to the park, but then he went south down Ocean Drive, and there's not a black shirt in sight. And I set up my blanket over there, where I usually lay down, and in comes this Parks Department truck in 30 seconds. And they get out and turn the sprinklers on me. Now this guy has turned the sprinklers on me without warning me before. As I understand it, Superior is supposed to handle the sprinkler system, including service and repairs. They came out and tested it yesterday. Why is the Parks Department doing anything with the sprinklers without Superior? And as soon as I got up and left, I got a black shirt stakeout. There were two more of them over there a minute ago. They seem to have left, but this one's still there. They didn't warn me or anything. And the very first one they turned on was the one that shot directly at where I was, so they got me wet. So it was obviously deliberate, because now they're testing the ones in other areas, or turning on the ones in other areas. They turned that one off as soon as I got out of there. The bald guy who's behind the truck right now has 3 times in the past done exactly that. He's gone up to the sprinkler control and turned it on wherever I was, and I wasn't always in the same place. This guy right there. And whichever section I was in, he turned it on me first. Now this guy usually accompanies the Superior guy or I think he works for Superior, or he usually accompanies the Superior guy when they test the sprinklers. And he has always warned me. He has come over and woke me up on several occasions and said it'd be a good idea to move because we're going to test the sprinklers and you're going to get wet. But now that he's with the 2 city workers, nobody says a word. And they start him on me. Whenever he tests the sprinklers with Superior, they always start down there by Starbucks. And they do one section at a time. You can see he's now got that section on over there. They would have started over there. It's divided into 3 sections going across. They're on the 3rd one now, and then they would have got the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, and the 7th, and the 8th, and the 9th, which would be behind the building. And then they would have started on that lawn. But they came in, and the very first one that they turned on was the one that goes right where I was laying. And that's the guy who turned it on. I watched him get out of the truck and do it. after that, they turned on sections further south down there. And then they went to over here. But when they test them, they cycle by themselves, starting with section 1 and moving under normal conditions. Now, this pipe that they're messing with here has absolutely nothing to do with that lawn. They have a master control that'll let them cycle all the sprinklers in the park or turn them on one section at a time over there behind the truck. And what they did is they went over there and they turned on one section at a time. But they turned the section on where I was laying. Now, there were 2 black guys laying in that section. Why didn't they test the other sections? They turned it right on the 2 black guys. Meantime, there's a Cuban sitting over there on his lawn chair. They don't turn the water on that section.